Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'm going to have all the doors open. I've just seen a big fly come flying in. It's a hot day. It's hot. We've got two new fairies on the scene. Okay, well for you, not for me. This is the Magnolia Tree Fairy. Let's give her a little twirl. We're going to see what messages the fairies want to come out with today. So the Magnolia Tree Fairy. These two fairies remind me of my daughters. Oh, it's not a fly, it's a wasp. Okay. You're going to have to go out, dude. Can you make your own way out? Seriously, I think it can. Oh, it has. Oh, no, it hasn't. Guys, there's a wasp. Let me just... you're going to have to go out the window. Or out the door. There's lots of doors open, you know. Okay. But... oh, he's not very nice. I saw him fly in. No! My goodness, they don't normally... Okay. You're going to have to go out, dude. Let me get a cup and see if I can... Hold on, he's right by the door. Oh! It's like he's just hurt himself. He's just dropped, guys. Listen, we have to keep it like live going on here. Where did you go? He dropped behind the radiator with a cling. Has he gone? Well, he hasn't gone. I don't know if he's alive. Let's keep an eye out. How bizarre, how bizarre. Oh no, he's back. Shit. Dude! If I can get him with a piece of paper, I don't want to make him angry, and a card. But I do need a piece of paper. Oh, where's he gone now? Where have you gone? Yeah. Okay. We're going to have to get rid of him. Ugh. That's my cup to get my wasp in. It's not my wasp. I was talking about how these remind me of my daughters. Okay. So the Magnolia Tree Fairy, and then we have the Honeysuckle Fairy. Honey. That's not a bee. That's a wasp. That's not a bee. He wants to get a bit close to me. Okay. Does he? I'm feeling this wasp on my back now. Seriously. Okay. Not sure where he's gone. I have a funny feeling he might have gone into the sink. Paranoid about a wasp now. Who knows? Shall we carry on? Okay, let's carry on. Let's just sort oneself out. Got my cup. Got my fairies. Are they guiding me? Guarding me? Let's hope so. Okay, we'll keep the eye out for the waspy. The sink has a cover on it, so there's a hole, and I think it's gone into it. Okay, I'm not going to stop it. We're going to keep going with me, with the wasp. Okay, because it may have meaning. Well, I feel it does have meaning. It's not often we have wasps in the house. Okay. You come near me and try and sting me, I'm going to swipe at you. I'm just warning you. I wouldn't normally. Normally I just ask them to leave and they leave. Okay, I'm not closing the doors either. Right then, should we get on with our reading? So we've got the two fairies here, 5 minutes later. There's another wasp outside. Unless, listen, don't bring the whole clan in here. Jeez. What day are we on? What day are we on? What day are we on? Wednesday. It is, I believe. It gives you all chance to join the premiere if you're watching on the premiere. Very distracting. We're going to have a look and see what the honeysuckle fairy and the magnolia tree fairy, what messages they'd like to bring today. Okay. We've got the fairy tarot cards. We've got the oracle of the fairies. These are the cards that I'm going to use first. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Go outside. Go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Chill out about the wasp. Okay. The outside is coming in. Most definitely. I've got the double doors open at the back here. I've got the front door kind of wedged open. Windows are open. I've got a nice breeze on my back. I can see the butterflies. Are they going to come in? You don't often see butterflies in the house, do you? There is a moth I can see that seems to have... it's on top of the cooker hob. The cooker hob. The hood. To like the cooker. The extractor fan. Extraction fan. Fucking hell, what's going on with these words today? We need to go outside, do we? Let's go outside in the sunshine. I know you want to, but you can't say yes. Wisdom and inspiration. Interesting. So, go outside, guys. It's time to go outside. Tune in to the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. Well, I wasn't feeling at one then, and I wasn't feeling very peaceful. We got wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Who's calling? The fairy of inspiration. So, go outside. It's where we find our fairies. Wisdom. You're wiser than that to be afraid of a wasp. I'm not normally. I saw it come in. Let's see what the fairy oracle, no, the fairy tarot wants to say to clarify what the fairy oracle said. Divine Feminines, this is definitely about going outside. We do have the masculine here. He's showing up twice. It's 12:21. Okay, so by you going outside and tapping into the natural habitat, nature, you're wise, Divine Feminine. You know what to do regarding this situation, and it's a transmutation of the energy. So your inspiration is being passed on to the Divine Masculine. You've got the Two of Winter. Now, normally that's the two, or not normally, it is the Two of Swords. And it's normally a feminine that's standing there with her swords at this angle, guarding her. She has a blindfold on and she's connecting. It's kind of like being at a crossroads. When you don't know what to do, go within, okay, for your answers. And we have the masculine here. And I believe they're actually tapping into music. So they're receiving messages through songs. Now, the masculines are in this indecision, okay, and it's holding them back. They need to make a choice that's best for them rather than trying to please others, feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. Now we have the divine feminine, and this is kind of underneath the go outside because we've got the hermit, and you can see it's a feminine here, a wise one. So what you're looking for will be found outside. Find or be a mentor. Well, you're going to apparently find the fairy of inspiration. She's going to pay you a visit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So you know whether or not you're getting enough fresh air, if you're spending enough time connecting with nature, tree hugging, fairy spotting. So the hermit. Hi, Jazz. Hi. Then we have the dreamer. Okay, again, it's the divine feminine here. Now, this is under the wisdom card. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Go outside. It says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure and trust yourself. Go out for a little walk, an adventure, go exploring. That's what's coming up, go exploring, divine feminine. God knows what you're going to come across. It's a fairy of inspiration, so go out exploring. It's time to venture out. Now, the next card, you're in the woods, you've got your bag, picnic maybe. Could go out for a picnic. Go out and spend some time on your own. I do feel that this is you alone. Okay, 8 of summer. The desire for a more meaningful life, realising that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Okay, so you're going to have this visit from the fairy of inspiration. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Now, yesterday we picked up on the fairies actually kind of picnicking with you. If your food tastes a bit bland, it means that the fairies are around. I do feel like pack up a picnic, just some sandwiches and some fruit and a nice cold drink. Take yourself a blanket. Don't really know if you need a blanket because you can ground, you can actually sit on the grass, okay? Or dirt if that's what you come across. But go outside. Now, picking up on the green of her wings here, you got the green of the grass. Green, green grass of home. And then the green with the wisdom. Oh, come here. Now, this fairy of inspiration, she's going to come flying. Okay, and I feel it's the honeysuckle fairy, just by the wings. Oh, I don't know, though. If we turn her here. A magnolia tree, guys. That's where you're going to find your honey. You're going to be able to suckle on some honey. Money, money, flow like honey. There is an inspiration that's coming to you, a flash of inspiration. It's going to be delivered. I feel, well, we've got the magnolia tree here. Oh, the smell of magnolia. Magnolia and vanilla. Divine. Okay, divine, apparently. I believe so. Divine. I used to use an air freshener. Actually, it was by Glade. I'm just thinking of a Glade. Of a grass. Is that what they're called? A glade. I believe so. That's what's come through, and it's like vanilla and magnolia. Oh, what an amazing smell. The combination of those two. I actually have cherry berry burning today. So, interesting. Okay, let's get back to this because we're up to the divine masculine now. He's in the king of winter energy. He's knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional. So I do feel the divine masculine's actually taking this seriously. you're receiving these flashes of inspiration, visits from the fairies. It's really advising you, Divine Feminine, to go outside, connect with nature. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature. So I believe this is alone, as the Hermit, solitude, wherever you are. So no excuses. It's time to pack up a little picnic and go outside. It's time for you to feel at one with your habitat. Okay, you know you're wise, Divine Feminine, and you know that this is a message from the Divine Masculine. Look at the owl here bringing this message in. This is a message that he's sending because he knows you're wise enough to pick up on it. You'll have this urge to go out. Okay, nice sandwiches. Nice salad sandwiches. Okay. Inspiration. And here you are. And look what comes flying in. The Fairy of Inspiration. Okay. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So if you have this urge to go out, if you don't decide to do it off of your own back, okay, and from the guidance of the cards, you're going to be drawn to go outside. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. I feel it's a Divine Masculine who might have a challenge. Because we have him here. And it says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. The Divine Masculine needs assistance. And by you going outside, Divine Feminine, you're going to be able to assist him. Okay, so that's really where we are with that. Let's look what the romance angels want to say. Let's clarify these. Two of Winter. What's going on, Divine Masculine? Indecision is holding you back, so you're looking for advice from someone professional and objective, the Divine Feminine, because Divine Feminine's gone and pulled herself a card of wisdom. And you know the Divine Feminine is wiser beyond her years. Okay. Make a choice, Divine Masculine, that's best for you rather than trying to please others. And you're feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. And we have, what's that? Finances and career. So that's kind of like the biggest thing that will keep you from love. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So, tapping into music, unless the Divine Masculine's got some inspiration for you, Divine Feminine, if you find that you're struggling at the moment. But here you are, with the flowers, picking up the flowers. I feel like you're going to make a daisy chain. Okay, I'm going to read this. It's a concern for the Divine Masculine. Where's the book's gone? Oh, we've opened straight up to it. Spot on, they say. Let's talk about finances and career then. Money and love have historically been linked, and this card points to this correlation. The romance angels want to disentangle you from financial or career pressures so that you may enjoy every aspect of your life, including romance. While work can be a source of heart-opening satisfaction, it must be balanced with other facets of love, such as playfulness and laughter. You received this card because you would benefit from an infusion of such light-heartedness. Call upon the angels to elevate your mood, energy levels, finances, career, and anything else that brings you peace. That will bring you peace. Okay. What's these concerns here? You've got Divine Masculine, look. Let's read about it. Read all about it. Okay. I felt just drawn to just kind of just read what the little boy's about. It always says at the end what's going on in the picture. A little fairy boy is faced with a difficult choice. Both make music. but which would truly bring forth the song inside his heart. Oh, interesting. I feel the Divine Masculine wants some help with what direction to go, as in within his career. He's kind of a bit torn between, do I go for this or do I go for that? So he might have a couple of opportunities that have come in, and he actually wants someone that he views as being wise. He wants some advice from the Divine Feminine. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you ready to come out of your hermitage and go outside? Assistance is needed out there. I'm not sure what you're going to come across, whether or not it will actually be, somebody else in the physical that just by chance needs some inspiration, some ideas, or whether it's you that's going to have this flash of inspiration. It could be for you yourself. It could be the Divine Masculine has some ideas regarding, what direction he feels you should maybe go in. And he's going to be transmuting that energy via the fairies to you if you go outside. Okay, it's like you've got to have some privacy for this chat. So we've got the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So it feels like it's really important that you do this, Divine Feminine. You go outside. I'd say take a little notebook with you as well. Oh, I felt like you might find yourself writing poetry. I'd say give yourself a couple of hours. From dusk till dawn, or from dawn till dusk. What did it say here? Come dusk or dawn. Okay. It's taken me to that movie, From Dusk Till Dawn. Okay, listen. I don't think you're going to come across any vampires now. I believe that's why you might have to go outside, because of the energy of being cooped up within. Energy vampires can kind of get in, I suppose, just like the little waspy that's somewhere in here, hiding, listening to the guidance I'm giving. Hey, we're going to go outside, yeah, so we can have some privacy. Everyone's got some room then to breathe. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature wherever you are and feel at one with your habitat. We're going to read these, guys. Okay. Go outside, Divine Feminine, and then I'll read the Hermit. Go outside and then I'll read the Hermit. When the Fairy Queen of the Forest... Okay, we had her yesterday, the Fairy of the Forest. That's what card actually reminded me of her wings. Maybe the Dreamer a little bit. When the Fairy Queen of the Forest graces your card, it's time to get out and get close to nature. The magic of your local forest or woodland is calling to you right now. Often the message is simply to get outside so you can recharge your batteries. We can forget to do this when we get wrapped up in our work, particularly if we're sitting in front of screens and computers. So if you can, spend some quiet, contemplative time in this environment. Contemplate. Okay. Let's just dismiss that. No interruptions from computers, guys. Okay. Find a place that calls to you. Sit there and just be. Have no expectations, just experience your surroundings and be receptive to any signs. The Fairy Queen of the Forest urges you to feel the powerful peace of nature and to be open to any signs, such as the appearance of certain animals or their actions that may appear during your mini retreat. You might need only 5 minutes, but you can be assured that this gift to yourself of being in nature will give you much more energy to get on with your working life in a more productive way. So we're definitely talking about the working life. Finances, career. I'm not sure who needs the guidance, whether you're going to be guiding the Divine Masculine's guiding you. There's a fairy of inspiration that's coming, so pay attention. I do feel this has something to do with your masculine, though, seeing as he's kind of showed up at the beginning and at the end. Okay. It would be wise to follow this advice from the Fairy Queen of the Forest when she appears, because she knows only too well how precious the gifts of the forest are. If you're not physically able to get outside, then look at an image of woodland in a book or magazine, or as a last resort on screen. You can also use creative visualization to imagine you're outside enjoying nature. Okay. Wow. Okay, so let's look at the Hermit. You are never alone. Even when it appears that way, you are actually surrounded by God, the angels, and the fairies who want to help you. You can ask them for assistance at any time, and they will illuminate your path to peace and happiness. It's important to always shine your light so that other people can follow in your footsteps. In this way, you are a beacon of inspiration for them. I do feel like you're going to be inspiring someone, Divine Feminine. Maybe you're going to have a flash of inspiration about how this is going to be taking place. In this way, you are a beacon of inspiration for them. Emulate the kind of person you admire so that others may learn from you as well. It may even be time for you to begin teaching or acting as a mentor to those in need of direction. Our Hermit holds a gilded Star of David, symbolic of celestial guidance and the lineage of biblical King David. Additional meanings of this card: take a peaceful break from society, pondering the mysteries of life, searching for enlightenment, reconnecting with Source. So let's have a look at the Wisdom card. Seeing as we've got the Hermit, interesting, tree wisdom. But we're just going to the wisdom today. I believe you'll be connecting with the trees when you're out there, but wisdom. This fairy is telling you it's time to call upon your... catching your magnolia. This fairy is telling you it's time to call upon your own inner wisdom in order to help yourself at a challenging time. Or perhaps someone you know could do with some insight into their situation. This wise fairy is accompanied by a white owl, owls being a symbol of wisdom. She tells you it's time for you to trust your own knowing and reminds you that wisdom doesn't only come with age. Wisdom is the ability to see the bigger picture. So fly silently like the owl and hear and see everything before coming to a decision based on this wisdom. Being wise doesn't always mean you're right, but it does mean you have the ability to see into situations in a more impartial way than many others can, and for the highest good of all concerned. We all have access to inner wisdom, and pulling this card shows it's time for you to trust this fully. You could find yourself being asked for help, or to facilitate a healing between two or more parties. This is where wisdom comes in. Allow your intuition to speak through the filter of wisdom, but always remember that others have a choice and free will. So give loving advice, but not orders, as no one really likes being told what to do, including you. But get your ass outside. I'll tell you to do that one. The Dreamer. Okay. You're going to bring yourself back to centre once you're out in nature. Embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure and trust yourself. Okay. And I want to say trust yourself if you're asked for guidance from anybody. Trust that you are wise enough to be able to mentor, be an inspiration to others. And don't worry about what you have to say. Okay, if you just relax, it will come naturally. Don't think too much about your words. Don't go out there feeling as if you're going out there as like the rescuer. Who can I help today? I mean, my mantra is always, how may I serve? But that doesn't mean that I become like this busybody. And, someone tells you, maybe a challenge they've got on an issue. And straight away you jump, in with, oh, I know what you should do. It's not that kind of approach. It's a very calming, you just seem to know what to say at the right time. So it's very much, I feel you're being sent out to practice as well. Okay, your mentor skills. Not your mental skills, your mentoring skills. The first step in making any dream come true is to believe. Happiness and self-confidence begin with an act of faith. You were given your dreams for a reason. Believe in yourself. What's holding you back? Release your fears and make a decision to follow your heart's desires. You drew this card because you're guided to fulfill your life purpose. The fairies ask you to do so joyfully and playfully. Being your personal transformation. Begin your personal transformation. You need to be in what you are, and you're someone that helps to transform people's lives just by them being in your presence. Okay, so let's get outside then. Okay, you just don't know what you're going to come across. You're likely to find more out there than what you are inside, aren't you? Okay. Begin your personal transformation by telling supportive people of your intentions. When we verbally express our plans, we become more fully committed to moving forward. The voicing of our hopes helps us have the courage of our convictions and bring about real change. It's time that you really believe in yourself, Divine Feminine. Okay. Our female dreamer stands at the base of the mountain, atop of which sits the Glastonbury Tor, a sacred tower dedicated to mighty Archangel Michael. This is symbolic of beginning your journey, with the long climb upward being guided and protected by God and Archangel Michael. Lots of people out there that could need some help, some inspiration, some hope. Okay, someone that they can put their trust in, maybe just to talk. Additional meanings of this card: time for a fresh start, being open to new ideas, beginning a new adventure, taking a risk, no limits, embracing your true purpose. There's no limits, no, 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 no. Okay. Techno, 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 techno. I do believe people will see you actually like in Technicolor. You're just going to come across as being like so powerful, colourful to them. It's you notice how people are drawn. Don't be afraid though. It's like you don't want to kind of think, oh no, don't come near me. You know, oh, stay away. It's like, no, people are going to be sent to you. So, going to pack up your picnic, pack up your troubles, and off you go. You just don't know what advice or guidance or reassurance you can give others who maybe just kind of resonate with your story. 8 of Summer. I can't really remember the phrase correctly, but it's kind of like along the lines of the best way to help yourself is to go out there and find someone else who needs help more than you. This card represents a decision to leave a situation that's no longer in your highest good. It's no longer in your highest good to be cooped up indoors. Divine Feminine. You've made this choice on your own. It hasn't been pushed upon you. It may seem challenging, or it may seem like a wonderful relief, perhaps even an adventure. You can take small daily steps until the changes you desire are in place. Or you can move much more quickly. I actually feel like the people in your environment are going to start to get like used to seeing you. They're going to become inquisitive and ask you kind of, who are you? Was you an angel sent? Have you ever been told that? I've been told a few times, like, who are you? Like an angel? You've just been sent at the right moment with like the right conversation. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Have you ever been told that you're an angel, you're an earth angel? You can take small daily steps until the changes you desire are in place. Or you can move much more quickly The most important thing is that you evaluate your situation honestly and openly and then move towards happiness. Are you keeping yourself cooped up when really you don't need to be anymore? Don't worry, you're ready. The fairy has packed, I'm so sorry, magnolia, we're going to look for these magnolia trees. Okay. Well, oh, sorry, no, I'm pulling on her head. So she's very forgiving. I was trying to see what these magnolia buds look like. Okay. Turn the head. It's like you need to actually kind of have a real good look at your situation, realising that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. The fairy has packed up her belongings and has chosen a new path for herself. A beautiful dawn awaits her. Additional meanings of this card: a relocation or job change, a turning point, leaving home. The door's open. Oh yeah, but the bin's there. Okay, so like the bin's still blocking the door, the cat's still trying to get out. Right. Leaving home, searching for deeper truths, spiritual growth, realising there's more to life than meets the eye. Okay, let's have a look at this inspiration. And who knows what opportunities, what you'll get talking about, what opportunities may arise just from you going out. The opportunities are out there, guys. They are out there. And what I want to say, okay, is I was getting this message the other day. I wasn't sure how to like verbalise it. But it was like, okay, you've been down in the dumps, Divine Feminine, regarding your Divine Masculine, okay? You wanted this opportunity with him. You feel, you know your own worth. And it's kind of like, okay, for your Divine Masculine, a big missed opportunity, okay? But don't dwell on that. Whether or not it was a missed opportunity for him or not, okay? Like not being with you. We know it's a big missed opportunity. Okay? But don't block yourself off from all the opportunities that are coming to you just because you're dwelling too much on, you know, feeling kind of sorry for your Divine Masculine because you're not sure really what's in store for him now. Once he's kind of turned down this big, massive opportunity, it's like, don't worry about that. Okay, all you need to worry about is whether or not you're actually blocking off the opportunities that are available to you. You're missing opportunities because you're dwelling too much on this missed opportunity of the Divine Masculine. Okay, you've grown and evolved. You're wise, okay? And if anyone is missing out, it is the Divine Masculine, but make sure it's not you that's missing out anymore, okay? So let's move on. Inspiration. The fairy of inspiration is full of ideas and will gladly share them with you. All you need to do is be respectful, I was going to say. All you need to do is be receptive to her whisperings. She may plant the most fantastical ideas in your head, but remember you always have a choice. So if an idea doesn't resonate for you, then simply let it go. It may be meant for someone else. And I feel that that's kind of like what I've just said. If that resonates with you and that helps you, it's like, oh shit, how many opportunities am I missing? Because I'm dwelling too much on like, I don't know, focusing on my Divine Masculine's missed opportunity, like as in with the legacy. You haven't missed the opportunity, Divine Feminine. So don't worry about what your Divine Masculine's doing. You just get cracking. Okay, but you need to get out there. There's lots of people out there that actually want to give you an opportunity. So while you're dwelling on this missed opportunity, not seeing how it can come in any other way, get outside. And see how it is tomorrow, because it's picked up on dawn again. A new dawn is here. So, you know, if you actually give this a go and you commit to your spiritual guidance, your spiritual journey, connecting when you're told to, just see what tomorrow brings. But you've got to do the work today. Okay? Inspiration. When an idea does resonate, however, go with the fairy flow and trust where it may lead. Sit back and enjoy the fairy ride of fun and creativity as you transform inspirational ideas into reality. Perhaps it's time to plant your own seeds, your own ideas. Take a tip from this card's helpful fairy and plant your seeds of inspiration in fertile soil, allowing them to grow using positivity combined with practical action. Just make sure it wasn't a wasp on my leg. I'm kind of like itching a bit. I didn't want to cross my legs and like squash a wasp. Don't want to do that, do we? Crush a grape. Crush a grape. Okay, let's carry on. Call on this friendly fairy whenever you feel you're lacking inspiration. To connect with her, go outside and just be in nature. Or, if you're unable to get out, meditate on a photo of nature in a magazine or online. Twice it's stated that. No excuses. Allow your senses to perceive the beauty all around and set your intention to allow the inspiration to flow. The fairy of inspiration is the sister of the fairy of manifestation. So if this card appears in a spread with the manifestation card, then magic and miracles will be close behind. The fairy of inspiration will also encourage you to inspire those around you. Have we got the card of... We haven't. We've got go outside, wisdom, inspiration. Maybe that card of manifestation might come up tomorrow. Got to do the work today. Very interesting message. Then we got the King of Winter, Divine Masculine again. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Interesting. So I'm actually feeling like I actually want to take the Divine Masculine out of this picture now completely. Okay, I feel like we're always so focused on like reading the masculine energy, any masculine energy as being our Divine Masculine. Well, you know, half the population are male. So it does feel like there's someone who could approach you when you're out. They are a masculine. They're not interested in kind of, you know, having a relationship with you. They have a lot of respect. They're actually looking for a mentor, and they're going to find that in the opposite sex, as in with a feminine. So they're looking for some insightful inspiration from the Divine Feminine. This is a person who's knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded and unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective, public speaking and unemotional relationships. I was actually trying to clarify, wasn't I, with the romance angels, and we just stop on this finances and career. So, King of Winter. How do you know? You might be able to help their organisation, especially with mentorship. I mean, you may come across someone who's a business owner and they might be struggling with like their team, and like actually having the Divine Feminine like as part of that team to inspire. We know how the Divine Feminine can be like viewed as a muse. To others, we really can get the masculines motivated. And I'm not saying, you know, just because they feel that there's like this hope of a connection, they just find the Divine Feminines very influential energy to be around. It lifts their spirits, okay, and makes them more productive. So, King of Winter. The last card in the tarot deck. The King of Winter is fair, impartial and completely professional. He is also pretty much emotionally unavailable. He might be having troubles in his own... I do feel like it's finance and career. He might be having trouble in love, but he's not available, Divine Feminine. So I don't feel you're going to have that kind of... that spark that you have with your Divine Masculine. But there's something about the Divine Masculine coming through. He is coming through on this reading. And it could be that he's doing exactly the same, mirroring you. So he might be coming across feminines that he's able to kind of guide. And I imagine he's going to tap into what he believes you would say, Divine Feminine. Okay? And I know that with Divine Feminines, the awakened Divine Masculine that you know that resides within your Divine Masculine, whether or not he's acting as if he's asleep or not, you do know the kind of guidance that he would also, so it's tapping into your divine masculine energy within, the pure intentional divine masculine that you hold within you. And it's time to tap in and to kind of give guidance to other gentlemen. These are gentlemen. You're not going to be sent really harsh energies to have to deal with. You're going to be sent people you're going to enjoy conversation with. And also, it's like they're going to pick your brain, divine feminine. Okay? But that's kind of all they're going to do, is just like, pick your brain. This isn't someone that, actually wants a commitment from you, unless it's kind of like, will you be able to help me with my business or my finances, my career? If you're looking for someone to give you flawless advice, he's your guy. If you're seeking a speaker for your event who will impress everyone in the audience, book him right away. I still feel it's the other way around. This person's going to want to book you in, okay? Like to speak, public speaking, to help out some area to do with finances, career and a business. How exciting. It's like you'll be headhunted, okay? And that's because you'll be glowing. If you need a new chief executive officer for your company, sign him up. He'll require a healthy bonus. He can even be an incredible humanitarian if he believes in the cause. So very much divine feminine, you tapping into your divine masculine energy. This is a big opportunity here. However, if you're seeking a romantic partner, you may want to walk right on by. It's not that he's a bad fella, on the contrary. He's quite amazing. He's just not really built for heart-to-heart talks, candlelit dinners, cuddling or walks on the beach. So this person isn't going to be your divine masculine that you're going to come across. But I feel like, I don't know why the divine masculine's sneaking in, because I believe he's doing the same. He should be. If you're actually, on purpose, okay, and on your life purpose, both counterparts, I mean, I haven't spoke about this for such a long time, but you both need to be in purpose, on mission, before you can come together. Okay, divine feminines, if you've slacked off a bit, gone into hermitage, especially like with the current affairs of this world, okay, it's kind of forced you to, and it's time to get back out there now. Okay, same with the divine masculine. But it's you, divine feminine, your confidence. You are the muse. You're your divine masculine's muse, okay? And it feels like he's still not like ready to have those heart-to-heart conversations, holding hands on the beach just yet. It does look like he's kind of working, mission working on mission. He's just not really built for heart-to-heart talks, candlelit dinners, cuddling or walking on the beach. The romantic within you would be frustrated with this king as a partner. The King of Winter walks in happy solitude with his friend the owl. Interesting, because it's you, divine feminine. I feel like you're both doing the same. That's a really good sign. It means that you're not romantically attracted to anyone else, okay? And your intentions really are to help others in this world with their life journey. The additional meanings of this card: college professors, public speaking, brilliant ideas, dealing with the government and unemotional relationships. Wow. Let's get another, how many? I feel like this is the divine masculine practicing, making the effort with you, divine feminine. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. He's so proud of you. It's like honestly, the divine masculine, this is the divine masculine's energy coming in. He's so proud of you for stepping into mission, fulfilling your purpose, and helping others. I actually feel like he's not jealous either. And if he's being approached by the opposite sex, he's going to kind of get that, isn't he? Because you're not jealous, divine feminine, or you're not to be jealous with your divine masculine mixing with the opposite sex. Seeing as we're light workers, we're just one, okay? So I don't feel that there's any jealousy here from both sides. You understand what your mission is. And it does look like you're really practicing, both of you are really practicing before union. Look at him, it's like he sneaks out of the bushes and gives you a cuddle. Listen, you know when you've had a good, like, we can call it mentoring session, coaching session. You see that person. You see, like, kind of, bing. Okay, they have the epiphany, the aha moment. You see how they change, how, you know, when someone walks away, you know if you were kind of called in to actually speak to that person that day. And it feels bloody amazing. You may never see them again. But you just know that they're going to remember you for the rest of their life. That interaction with you. Divine feminines, divine masculines, we are very unique in our energy. People kind of just, they're fascinated. They're like, and you are who? Where did you come from? And I do feel it's because we don't really look at it as being like an important role. I believe it's the most important. I thought that was a wasp. I believe it's the most important role out there. Is to help to uplift others, to help them get through their day, which is what we're all doing. Is taking each day as it comes. Stay optimistic about your love life, divine feminine. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? But that doesn't mean that every and any man that comes up to you is your divine masculine, okay? So it's like you don't need to, just watch how you're coming across. You don't want to be coming across as being flirtatious. You should be at that stage where you know how to curb that, okay? You know if you're flirting or whether you're being professional. This is about you being professional, okay? This person here is quite covered up. So just make sure that you're going with the purest of intentions. The thought of, I wonder if this is my divine masculine, should not even, you should know by now who your divine masculine is. And you would like to think that, like as a divine feminine, you really would like to think that your divine masculine knows who his divine feminine is. You wouldn't like the idea or the thought of your masculine still going on out there kind of searching for the one. You found each other. You shouldn't be seeking anymore outside of yourself for your divine masculine. He's already within you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. This might be actually, you know, you're coming across someone. It might start off being finances and career talk. When you get down to the root of any kind of issue, it all comes down to love. Is that you don't love yourself, you don't feel as if you're worthy. And that really is. So it always does come back to love. But I feel like it could be you'll start the conversation off about finances and career, and then it may kind of, you might find yourself speaking to this person more about love. Masculines don't really tend to talk about that topic, not without sniggering and laughing and kind of making a joke of it and then doing a disappearing act very quickly because they feel very uncomfortable. I feel like there is an unemotional person here who isn't really into love. You might just help them to see love a bit differently. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like you can definitely get this person to open up. Deception here, this is helping people. It's like you take off your mask. Okay, you start being more open. Like I said, don't think too much about what you're going to say. It should just come naturally now, guys. You should be like a nice clear vessel for divine to be able to work through. Deception. As your masks are taken off and you find yourself opening up more about topics and discussions that are up for discussion. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So we're really trying to help the masculines here to feel safe and not have to hide everything. And we got passion. I feel like I've got something called, oh, it's just my hair. Okay. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I believe that when this person, I met someone yesterday, I met a couple yesterday, okay, and the husband, well, yes, I would say it was a husband, quite moody, and you could tell by his face, and the feminine his wife, she was a little bit, here, do that. Don't worry about it. Leave it here, do that. There was no kind of, she was just in control of the whole situation. And so I decided that I started speaking to him. And I felt like how he looked at me was a little bit shocked. It was like, well, aren't you just going to like deal with my wife? And it was like, no, I'm going to talk to you. And started a conversation, found out quite a lot just within like a 5-minute chat. So very interesting that I kind of came home and it was like, okay, that was interesting. Because I really did pick up kind of like the masculine's perspective, how he wasn't really spoken to. He was just, I don't know whether or not he's just there to do whatever he's got to do, hanging out. I felt like the wife was kind of babysitting him. Babysitting him, maybe. Yeah. So passion. But I got a little smile out of him and, you know. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And this is about masculines actually getting to see this different, this new breed of a woman out there. Okay. The unicorns, I wasn't expecting this reading at all today. So, or maybe we will. Let's see what the unicorns would like to say. Love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. It sure can. It's time to get to work, guys. People who are angry are really afraid of getting into trouble, even adults and people with important jobs. So when you meet someone who acts like a bully, remember that this person is really just afraid. If you get angry back at the person, you'll just add to their fear. You can heal away anger with your thoughts of love. See the goodness in everybody, including yourself. Know that everyone really wants to be happy. No one likes to be a bully, and no one enjoys being angry. Bullies and angry people are very lonely because their anger pushes other people away from them. So you can help by being kind to such people. You'll also want to be kind to yourself and listen to your inner voice, which tells you how to stay safe. Call upon angels, especially Archangel Michael, to protect you if you ever feel afraid. Now you've got Archangel Michael around you, okay? I believe he came up with the King of Swords. Call upon angels, especially Archangel Michael, to protect you if you ever feel afraid. And love is your best protector, because your inner voice helps you to know that the love that's within every person, it will keep you strong no matter what. Oh, these are awesome messages. Oh, we've got exercise. Got to get out. Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. That wasp got me moving my body. I was chatting to my neighbour a couple of doors down, like over the fences, yesterday. And she was outside. And I think she was like shredding some paperwork. And I'm like to her, why are you... And it was so hot out there. She said, I'm just so hot. And I said, why don't you go inside? And she said, because there's a massive spider in there and it's waiting for me, seriously. And I'm like, okay. And I'm waiting for it to come out so that I can kill it. And I'm like, that spider's not coming out if it knows it's going to be killed. And I was like, don't worry, I'll just send a little message. I'm like, I'll just ask it to leave your house. But seriously, that's what got her out. It was like the wasp got me moving. Weird, I keep feeling it's a vibration here. Okay. That wasp got me moving. So I'll just go outside. You've got more room to run around, haven't you? So run, walk, swim, or what? Oxygenize your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. Let's do it. Let's have a look at exercise. No, when quarantine first came in, we were all taking advantage of the hour walk, wasn't we, every day? Because it had been taken away from us. So it's like, well, and now we're just all settled into a bit, you know, well, stay at home, stay safe, and we've become a bit accommodated to this lifestyle now. Exercise. Now there's no restrictions on how long you can be out for. People aren't going out. Okay. Exercise. I'm even finding like the supermarket's quiet. I'm like, what's going on? We've adjusted to this. Okay. Well, let's not get too comfortable. Nothing grows in our comfort zone, okay, guys? You've got to stretch that. Exercise helps you breathe air deeply, which makes your body feel alive and awake. And I've spoke again about how important it is that we are breathing in this fresh air, because so many people are masked up. And I'm not talking masked up like this. These false masks that we wear, I'm talking like physically masked up. Well, you know that, but just with the mask there. It's not like something that any of us are avoiding. This is a worldwide, I was going to call it a pandemic. Breathing air so deeply can also spark new ideas and answers to your questions. This card asks you to exercise more often, to take your life to a higher level. Expand that comfort zone, guys. Don't get comfortable. Sometimes you may not feel like exercising because you're bored, tired, or busy. Yet even just a little activity can make you feel much better than you did before. It's worth the time and trouble to exercise, because afterward you'll have more energy to play or get your chores and other work done. Exercise helps you sleep better, which improves your outlook and moods. Plus, it's the best way to deal with stress. After you're done exercising, you'll forget about any troubles, or you'll have answers to help you deal with them. Get out, okay? Helps you to forget about your troubles. You might be helping others with theirs. And you'll also have the answers to help them and yourself deal with these troubles that might arise. Exercise is more fun with a friend or family member, or you can take your dog or friends on a long walk or run. Do something physical every day, and you'll thank yourself for it. You might meet some new friends out there. You might meet up every day. How do you know? On a walk. That'd get the neighbourhood talking, wouldn't it? A male and female out there walking every day, meeting up for a little mentoring session. I mean, these are the things that, you know, we feel ashamed and embarrassed about, like we're doing something wrong. A lot of women would look that you're doing something wrong, but it's like, kind of, really? We need to interact with, you know, all. Okay, right. A journey of love, and I'm going, I think. Got to go out. Can make some sandwiches, a little fruit salad, and I'm going to go out. On my own, no one around. Leave the phone at home. How about that one? Let's get a journey of love. A very interesting message today, guys. It's nice, actually. It's nice that we're back to focusing on us and kind of talking some sense. You might want to think about, you know, getting yourself some business cards. You don't even have to go as far as you can print off, you could write out just details. You just don't know who you're going to come across out there, and you could just like hand over like your details, just so that they can keep in touch if they want to, offer your services. Time to promote yourself. A light worker doesn't stay locked up indoors. They get out there and they shine their light. Riding the cosmic wave. Is that what we're doing? It's a beautiful card. You don't have this card often. I'm not sure when I last saw this. Let's read the message. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap. But after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. So you have to make that effort to, we've got the fall up, which is the leap of faith card, okay? So you've got to make that effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap. But after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than ourselves, the forces of love itself. Let love do what it knows what to do. It knows how to love. Love knows how to love. And you're needing to be out there. It will be no effort. You're going out to just spend time to connect. And then just let the forces of nature draw to you whatever feels drawn to you. Okay. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go and be moved. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. Oh, I just love it. I really do just love it. Okay, off your trot then. Or off your tot. We can say that, not trot. Let's tot. Like little innocent children tottering around out there. Okay. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a very fascinating, interesting day. Okay. It's time to go outside in the sunshine. Guys, I'll catch up with you later. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.